Alright, so welcome to another video. I have got a loadout set up for you today. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what's in my pack. I'm going to try to do my best to refrain from going through what everything is and what the purposes are for. I'm just going to say what it is and then move on to the next item. My last video was on my gum blanket, so I'll be using that for display. So I'm going to start off with my pack. So in here, and it is a heavy pack, so I got a lot of stuff. So this is my top portion of it, and in my top portion, we'll start off with that first. These are things that I'm just going to have to access quickly. So I got my fire tin, my char cloth, and then I've got a basic bag in here that I keep some of the things. Of course, I've got to have a little multi-purpose tool, but these are some of the things that I actually need all the time. A little fire starter. Let's see what we've got. A pair of gloves, some twine, or some rope that I actually made out of jute. So I got a chance to learn how to do that on the interwebs. It's pretty cool. And of course I got some strong paracord. One headlamp. There's another cool headlamp in here which is not waterproof, and this one I don't give a crap about, so it can get wet and die. I don't care. And then of course a bandana. So those are the items that I like to keep inside my easy access portion of it. So I like to put that in there. Let me just drop some of this stuff back in here so I don't have to. I can actually make some room because there's a ton, and seriously, like a ton of crap in here. And by the way, I think that's pretty much so the end result of me taking the kitchen sink with me where every time I gotta go somewhere. So that's how I roll. So anyways, let's start off with towel. Single wad bottle, boil some water in. This, I actually use this more for Winston than I do anything else. So this is his little water can. So when he comes out with me, he's got a little something. Yeah, that thing right there, and that's just that's mainly for marking tape. So if I was to explore out in the woods, and again, I wasn't trying to tell you what I use everything for, but you can imagine. So this is just a small little mess kit. So in here, I've got just a way to start to make some coffee. I got some fish steaks. I know these things are nasty, but everybody thinks they're nasty. I love them. It's a Louisiana hot sauce. It's phenomenal. And then I got some items that are going to be very, very helpful for me to start a fire and to hang a line off of a tripod. So put that all in there so that I can be ready to go. Drink a cup of coffee, heat up some stuff if I need to, and that's pretty much so. So, all right. Didn't I say I was gonna refrain from telling you what I was gonna use everything for? Probably did, but I can't help myself. I'm impulsive, and I watch a million videos, and everybody does the same thing. So they try to probably not sit there and go through it all, but anyways, I was a fail, so I'm just gonna roll with it. All right, this is my ENO hammock, and then some straps, something to sleep in. All right. I got a frog suit, right? This thing's awesome, dude. Definitely come in handy. I could have used the one today. Went to SeaWorld today, and I was gonna be carrying a backpack with me so I could, bring some stuff along with me, which specifically was gonna be some rain gear. But I was like, I'm gonna have to bring a backpack. And last time I brought a backpack, I barely even used it, so I didn't, and I regretted it. And I bought a cheap. The whole family, all three of us, we bought those blue SeaWorld rain gear things. Actually, because I got 50% off, I can't really whine about it. It was actually all right. Paid about $6 each for it, and it made the rest of the day a little more comfortable, which was cool. So, anyways, yeah, man, that's why I packed the kitchen sink, because there's always gonna be that time. There's gonna be that time where I'm like, man, I have that. Why didn't I bring that? I need that, right now. I need it. I totally need. But you know what? I just don't like this. This is just my tool bag, and I keep it tucked in a spot so I can easily access it. But shovel, folding saw, right? Harbor Freight or Tractor Supply Co. A few bucks. I didn't have the $35 for a Gombi or whatever, or a Silky or whatever. Anyways, this is my wood splitting knife, and I beat the hell out of it. I literally do. Keep it sharp, but it's for splitting wood. I whoop on it. I beat its ass. Oh. Now it's not rated for kids. Way to go, Tony. Anyways, this is my, this is a Coleman. It's nothing special. This is a piece of leather from a tag, like for luggage tag. I was like, I'm not gonna ever use it for my luggage, so I found a purpose for it. And this is just a repurposed strap I got. I was holding some furniture into a box. For some reason, they sent it with a bunch of these. Those were awesome, by the way. And then just a way to keep my stuff sharp. So that's pretty much so that. Put that back. You know why I gotta put it back? Because many times I just don't put it back, and then I wind up like regretting that I didn't put it back. And now I gotta put it back, you know, or where half the crap is at. So, anyways, just reach down in there. What else do we got? Oh lordy, lordy, what do we got? Oh no, oh no, we got a big old top. Q10 steaks. I want to say this is 10 by 12. I don't know, but it's heavy, but it's worth it. So I needed it. Pretty much so sums up the inside. And let's start with the sides. So because I forgot what I actually packed in here, or what I put in here, we're gonna open this up and take a look. I know I got something rolled up in here, something special. This is a surprise for me too. Wee doggy. I see why I wrapped it up, because it needed a little protection. You ready? Hold on. No. All right. All right. So this is a water bag. I'm just going to refrain from going through all the stuff that you need it for, but the concept is this: pour water in there, filters through an activated charcoal thing right there. Pull it open, pull, drink. Hose off, whatever you need to do, but it will keep your water safe. Larger volumes of water, not just a, you know, and I'm not saying that I would rely on this 100% or I feel totally 100% comfortable, but if that's all I had, that would work. I prefer to boil the water if I could, after a little pre-filter. And this was what rolled off the last time, because I keep a backup, a little spare, but this is the concept. Going for a hike in the woods, right? Don't want to get lost from camp, so you walk out from camp until you can barely see camp again, but you still see it, right? Tie a piece of this onto a tree. Now you can walk as far as you can still see this. As long as you can see this, you can continue to walk. And then when you get closer where you can't see it again, you tie another one. You're still gonna be able to see the other one. And basically that's how you find your way back, so you don't get lost in the woods and have to call an adult to come and rescue you because you were unable to follow a couple simple tools and ideas. All right. Same thing. I got a thermocell, extra stuff, extra butane. Right. A couple of glow sticks in case I decide to hit up a rave in the middle of the woods. You know, you gotta have a couple glow sticks for that. Hot shot fogger. I will tell you what this is for. Specifically, you are in the middle of a wooded area with a bunch of ticks and chiggers and spiders and all a bunch of crap, and you're getting ready to set up your camp or your tent. But your area, you just want to make sure it's pretty much so pest free. So just pop it open. It's a fogger. I just hit the area right around where I'm putting my hammock or my tent or whatever, and bam, you're good to go. So an extra light. Let's move over here. Power and cell phone adapters. So definitely good to have, man, for sure. You don't want to be, because that's the thing. Everybody's always out of their juice in their phones. Because you know what? Because they're Snapchatting, Instagram, and Facebook, and YouTube, and they're out in the woods. You shouldn't be messing around, but you are, and that's what you're doing. And y'all bonus it because the internet's got you hooked, man. It's got everybody hooked. That's what it does. It's the internet. It's a disgusting display of craziness. But anyways, we're here, and we got the goods. Putting them away just because you got to. All right, so that kind of handles that specific loadout. I'll load up the rest of this crap in a minute. But just want to give a little shout out to my boy Kevin. He hooked me up. He gave me his Les Stroud Survivor knife, and it's pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty decent knife, right? And it fits my hand really well. It's got a serration over here, so I wasn't really quite sure if I was gonna like the serration or not. I was like, man, why is it gotta be serrated? But I was doing some fine carving and some whittling and some feather sticking, and man, that was sweet. It came in clutch. Anyways, love it. Little drop tip. It's got this little round spot in the back, and I was like, what is that for? My son showed me. He goes, I think it's for the ferro stick. So whatever. All right. So I'm not fond of that. Would rather use the spine because it's going to throw a lot. That was stupid. Anyways, you get the idea. You know what it's used for. Anyways, that's that. So, an extra saw because you gotta have that. Some jute, so I can do jute stuff with it. Extra tarp. Now, y'all seen these. You know they last like 25 bazillion years, and you're like, all right, so somebody's got to eat these things. And I had a few of them. I was like, well, you know what? They're probably about 24 and a half years old, so let me see what some of these things taste like. So I pulled them out, and I've eaten them before, and they're not bad. MREs are actually pretty doable. The crackers are like, I would rather eat the ass out of a dead raccoon before I eat one of those crackers. It's horrible. Anyways, this is what I put together, so I'll share it with you. So I got a couple of meals up in here. So in here, this particular one, now this is a fig bar, kind of cool. See that little fig bar? Vacuum sealed. And then I've got the some raisins. All right, and then there's the entree in here, one spaghetti and meatballs, and then of course some condiments and stuff like that. But this is a reasonable. I had one last night. It was the chicken and noodles, and it was good. It was delicious, actually. What didn't work was the little bags that come with it that have the little warm hot hand things that heat it up and get it all boiling and get it all going. But that didn't work. That was a fail, a complete fail. But I thought this was pretty cool. Check this out. So in here, in this MRE, they got the Tabasco sauce, right? Which is pretty cool. A couple of chiclets. Now these are looking, I ain't gonna lie, they're looking pretty old. But I had a pair the other day. They weren't that bad. I think there's some coffee and some tea and some creamers. But can you see that right there? They actually put a book of matches in there. And they're just paper matches, which is pretty cool. So I thought that was a win. Some more nut raisin mix. A wheat snack bread. And I'm dying to try these out. It's the peanut butter and the strawberry jam. God, jam. Number please pass the jelly. I ate the second bag last night, but this one was it was actually really delicious. It was just a regular bag of Skittles. I don't know if how old they were, but they tasted perfectly fine. So anyways, that pretty much sums up what was in that loadout. And I do have a hygiene kit I put together. Wash your ass when you're in the woods. All right? So I'm going to tell you, wash your ass and your pits. Take care of that. Brush your teethies. Right? Clean your ears. I got contact lenses, so I wear contact lens solution stuff. I got all that gear in there. But I just took a piece of ivory soap or some Irish Spring, and I just shaved off some bits to it. But that pretty much so sums it up, along with some sunscreen that I put up in here, comb. I don't even know why I got a razor in there, like I was gonna shave in the woods or something like that. But you never know, you're out there for a while. You gotta look good for the raccoons or something, you know? You gotta talk to somebody when you're out there. See these people alone and naked and afraid, and they're just like, all I gotta talk to is a couple cockroaches and some field mice, and they ain't wanting to pay attention to me. So anyways, that's pretty much so it. So I just wanted to put the load out in. I'll put it all back together again, because that's obviously what has to get done. And since you're already here with me and you're already watching, I might as well go ahead and do it while you're here. Because if I wait till later, it's never gonna get done. And I so patiently packed all this crap up last night. And here I am unpacking it again, but it's all right. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool too. So this is the beverage base powder lemon lime. Now it recommends that you boil, because again, this is in an MRE, so they want you to boil the water first, and then this is the beverage packet that you put in there to make it palatable, and that's pretty much so it. The spoons, surprisingly strong, excellent spoon, definitely reusable. Don't have to just throw it away, but you can, that's fine too. So that pretty much so sums up the extent of that loadout, and that was it. So now I don't know what all this weighs. I couldn't even begin to tell you. I know it weighs a lot, and it fits on my back barely, and it's a little too late for me to go hiking today, but I just wanted to show you the basic loadout, and this is pretty much so it. Now if you think I missed something, let me know, and we'll catch you the next time.